Roe Jogan Experience. I am your host, Roe Jogan. Tonight we have a very special guest. Please, everybody, welcome Bench Appearo.
Hi. It's a very big pleasure. Thank you.
Bench is a political commentator. You've probably heard of him. You probably don't even need an introduction, but I'm going to do one anyway.
Thank you.
Bench is a political commentator on the Daily Wire. He's written so many books. I don't know. Welcome, Ben. It's very.
Thank you, Roe Jogan. It's a very big pleasure to be on your show.
Yeah. So, how was the plane ride here? I mean, with the coronavirus and everything, it's it must be hard.
I was not able to get on a public plane because public planes are not available right now due to the coronavirus. I had to drive here by myself in car. It took me 4 days.
Oh. By yourself?
Yes, just by myself because I was not able to drive in a plane because all planes are grounded for the moment, and they have been for the entirety of the coronavirus.
Yeah. This thing has certainly turned our world upside down. It's kind of hard to think about, how and why this happened, like with everything we have today. Like in 1918, I can understand that, but like now it's just kind of.
I actually have a theory on why this happened. The reason?
Really?
Overpopulation.
Overpopulation.
Think about it. Initially, the virus spread throughout China due to its very high population. For the sake of the argument, let's say China, where the virus originated, had a very small, isolated population. Then you would agree with me when I say that the virus would have been localized, correct? No virus would have spread locally, and no worldwide pandemic would have happened. According to Thomas Malthus, a renowned population scientist, the population of Earth is growing geometrically, and the resources on Earth are growing arithmetically. In simpler terms, that means that the population of Earth is growing much faster than the resources on Earth can sustain.
Yeah, okay, but.
And that means by an increase in population, more people will be out of a job, and poverty is harmful. Okay?
Okay. Malthus has been dead for over 100 years, right? So we have microchips, we have nanotechnology and Big Macs and stuff. Don't you think that this might not be true today?
While it is true that Malthus has been dead for over 100 years, his study still proves to be true to this day. A very close friend of mine, Shlomo Rosenberg, great guy, has been struggling as of recently as a result of overpopulation.
Huh.
He himself has 7 children and regrets all of them. I talked to Mr. Rosenberg 5 days ago, and he said that he lost his job as a vacation agent 3 months ago due to the coronavirus. Now he has to work a nighttime shift at Arby's for 40 hours a week, and he still cannot provide enough food to supply his family adequately. He no longer has the means.
Has his family ever tried DMT? They'd survive an entire year off of DMT, even with 7 kids.
What does DMT have to do with this conversation?
Do you think monkeys could use DMT?
So, according to Dr. Doris Baus, the current population is over 7.8 billion and growing rapidly. At the same time, approximately 884 million people around the globe do not have access to safe drinking water, and 1 billion people do not have an adequate amount of the minimum dietary requirements, while another billion people are chronically malnourished. Around 2.6 billion people lack basic sanitation. The world is so overpopulated that humanity physically cannot expand into any other territory. Humans have taken over 75% of the planet, and the rest belongs to uninhabitable desert, Arctic, tropic, or boreal zones.
Okay, so you're saying it's a real problem?
Yes.
All right. That's not what I've heard.
Yeah.
So, okay. My uncle, Jacob T. Larson, great guy, he once said it's a myth, and I trust that guy. I really do. Here, Jamie, pull up a picture of my uncle. Show Bench my uncle. Yeah, there he is. He's a great guy. He took me fishing once, so you can trust him.
I wouldn't trust him. He has no concrete facts, nor logic. I've got data. I've got lots of data.
Okay, well, let's see it. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, you're...
Here is all my data. The absolute population threshold is here, and our current population is here. We are projected to reach the threshold by 2050. By 2050, we will both soon be on our deathbeds. Would you want to rot in a hole for eternity because of all the struggles of
population?
population?
In a hole?
Yes.
Like a whole party. Like, have you ever been to a whole party, man? It's super fun. You should try it.
No, I have not. So, theoretically, if we don't control overpopulation, there will be no whole parties, only suffering.
So, how do we solve this?
Simple. Send people to the moon. There are already talks of permanent bases being built on the lunar surface. Elon Musk and other free market competitors are racing to be the first ones to colonize the moon and Mars. If they have a population of 0, nil. If we colonize these celestial bodies, we can send people from the Earth to these places and not worry about the overpopulation on Earth. I was thinking of sending all Portland there, as we don't really need them.
Yeah, and we can, even fly people into the sun when the moon is full.
Yeah, but they would die. That sounds very hot.
Just do it at night.
It doesn't work like that, Ro. I presume we are out of time, so if you would like to discuss more about this, you can contact me through Twitter direct messaging.
Wait a second. Through what?
At Bench Appearo.
Through what?
Twitter direct messaging, Twitter DMs, as the kids say.
DMs on Twitter.
Yes, that's what I said.
DMs on Twitter, like DM on T, like DMT. Yo, you want some DMT? I got some. Jamie, pull up some DMT.